Hey, I'm here with Joel, who's the CEO of FluidStance. It's an awesome product, Joel. I've had mine now for, I think it's about 6 months, so thank you for doing it. It's awesome.
Early supporter. I appreciate it.
When did you start creating this?
So we launched in January, but before that we were in development for 18 months.
18 months,
Yeah.
cool. And you launched initially on Indiegogo.
We did. We wanted to build a sense of community, and we felt like building from community is the best place to build anything, including a brand. So
Absolutely.
having people be a part of the vision rather than telling them what the vision is has always been a part of our overall core principles.
And it really spoke to me when I went for two reasons. Number one, I had just purchased a Stir Kinetic desk, so I just purchased a stand-up desk, and I'm a surfer.
There you go.
So as soon as I saw this product, I'm like, oh my God, it's combining like the balance aspect of surfing with the idea that I'm going to be standing more than normal. And it took me less than a minute to know I was going to buy one.
Yep.
How does an entrepreneur with a brand new product create the sort of content that will make an Indiegogo campaign come alive?
I think what people love about startups is that humanization of a brand. It's where you're buying from somebody's personal passion. And the more, regardless if you're big or small, how you can humanize that story, tell your own story, and make it feel like you're buying from mom and pa again. And I think that's what we crave as individuals, is to have that human connection.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things we tried to do from the start. And that was filmed in my garage.
Was it in your garage?
With my kids,
Nice.
with footage of my tools, of just how it started. It wasn't produced to try to be something that we're bigger than we are.
Right.
We were trying to be authentically who we were.
I think some people overproduce, and it looks like a Madison Avenue slick kind of. But you're right on the humanity. I mean, I'm like, cool, I want to buy this. It sounds really great. So what's next? Are there? You don't need to tell me any like secrets, but are you developing other concepts, or is it like, let's make this thing really huge?
Sure.
What are you focused on?
I mean, our purpose is to set the world in motion, and my personal purpose is to help the world move. And if we can help inspire movement in all parts of life, whether that's physically through product or emotionally through great content like you provide, and inspiring people to work through their fear, as you talked about this morning. That's what we're all about. And I think that starts in little parts of our day. It doesn't have to be this epic workout. It can be in any random moment. There's an opportunity to move, and emotionally, physically, wherever you need it most.
And finally, how do you manage the challenge of going from, we're going to launch this thing on Indiegogo, to now we have to become big enough to feed our families? I mean, what are your biggest challenges, especially from the marketing and sales point of view, to get from point A to point B?
I think you have to be really conscious of startup paralysis, in that you can always fine tune forever, and you can failure to launch just because you're scared to be perfect. A lot of people say, good to great. I believe that great's the enemy of good. Is like launch the right thing that you have today, and just be transparent in that conversation and continuously improve throughout that process. And you wake up 100 days down the line and you're that much further, rather than, I wish I was perfect 100 days from now. It just doesn't work. And so I think if you take baby steps, just like working out, like none of us run a marathon the next day.
You can't do 15 pull-ups the first time you try to do pull-ups.
Exactly. Same thing with a startup. And I think it's true in all aspects of business. It's really important to plan, but it's more important to work yourself through that plan.
Thanks so much, Joel.
Thank you
Take
very
a look.
much.
This thing is great. I use it all the time.